Yo, welcome back to another live stream with me, Xycor, along with TriZon. Continuing on in our ARK Survival Extended playthrough on Ragnarok, and today there's a loot crate behind me that I guess TriZon needs to go get because he needs it for skills. I believe it's a yellow ring one. I saw it as it was just coming down. But anyway, today we were also going to attempt to tame some good, like, high-level creatures if we can find some. I'm pretty sure that somewhere way back there behind me there is a high-level Argentavis. At least I had seen one previously. And then there's also some, like, 2 high-level beavers over there in that beaver dam. So yeah, we'll attempt to get them. But I think the first thing we want to do is attempt to tame the RG that I had seen, because then we'd be able to pick up the beavers and put them in our trap, which should work quite well. So we'll see here. Now I am wearing shorts in the rain, but I'm also wearing mittens. So yeah, that's it's just the way it is. Okay, so let's see. You know, actually, I should put cosmetics. Holiday, winter. Let's put this on. There we go. Okay, and I'll take this off because I don't need those on there. Okay. So now I've got what look more like mittens. Yeah. Yet I'm wearing short sleeve shirt. Yeah. And it is raining in game here, whereas ironically it is raining outside as well for me in real life. So yeah. Okay. A lot of LG left to wait for on that. You know, I also was gonna make the Arkalon saddle because I forgot to in the last stream. Let's see. Did we have enough resources to make it? Let's see. Is there one in here? Where is it? I should say. Okay, Arkalon saddle. Okay, we need a bunch of fiber. Other than that, should work. I think. Yeah, you have a bunch. There we go. Put as much as I can in there. Okay, so that should work. Let's make this. There we go. We can at least make one Arkalon saddle. There we go. I'll put that in there now too. There we go. I'll put that on the Arkalon. Now we can swim around on the Arkalon. Which I should probably do it this way. And there you go. Yeah, good. We got a nice saddle for her. So now she can take us under the waves and potentially down to the bottom of the ocean and maybe get attacked by Moses. Who knows? Anyway, so now, how many trank arrows do I have? I have 100. I have more than that. So if I'll put these on my crossbow. Although, you know, that crossbow kind of sucks. It's only got 38 durability left. Maybe I should just use one of the other ones. Doesn't hurt. Let me up. Okay, Pteranodon beak in the way. Yeah, it's a fresh one, I guess. There we go. I'll put the damaged one in there. Okay. So, the first thing we want to do is probably go tame that RG, if it's still over there. I think our best bet on that is to both use the Pteranodon. I don't know if that'll work. It depends on how much weight we have. If we don't have too much weight, then we'll both be able to fit. But otherwise, yeah, we won't be able to fit if we're too heavy. Otherwise, I could take Alice out at least a little bit here. Let's see. Well, I could just take Alice out for now, and then TriZon can pick me up with the Pteranodon if we see it. I am on Alice, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, you know what? I was also going to forget him as well. I wanted to get these skills. I did farm the rest of what I needed to get the milestones to get 3 more points. So now... this, okay. Now I can get the Bonded Taming 2 more levels, which gives me a 30% imprint. So that's... There we go. There we go. And 1 more. There we go. Aha, got that max. So now I get a 30% imprint for every creature I tame. That's nice. So that's pretty interesting, and we'll see how that works. Now, man, it's so foggy I can't even see. Really, Parasaur? You're just calling for no reason? Huh, okay. Well, let's go this way. I had seen the RG over in this direction, kind of close to our trap that's over here. There's a Pteranodon. How foggy it is, though, it's really hard to see. Okay, so there's fires going on over there, okay. It's also possible that the aloe, not the aloe, the RG could be dead too, because they attack everything. Yangshuang, Yankees, low level Yankees. I don't know what that Yangshuang is attacking. Can't tell. There's an RG. What level is that RG? That is a 45 RG. So it's not the 145 RG. Oh wow, those Ankies beat the Yangshuang. Huh. That is rare. Well, let's go in and just kind of swoop in and grab all this. There we go. That is a lot of raptors, but it's also a lot of Ankies. Any good raptors in there? There's a baby raptor. Those raptors are terrible parents for taking their babies in there. There's a 140 raptor there. Wait, is that 2 140 raptors? Yeah, that's 2 140 raptors. And a 145. Okay, well, they shouldn't be coming after me. I'm on an aloe. Let's see. Man, those would be great raptors to tame, though. 140s and a 145, but, like, who needs raptors now at this point? Okay, let's go this way. We may have to just find a different RG, because that RG may not be here anymore. I mean, it's really hard to tell in the fog, too. I guess the good thing with taking my aloe out means that I'm able to get rid of things, to get things to respawn. Yeah, I think the RG was somewhere in here. Why is there a beaver dam way over here? That's like way far away from the beavers. That makes no sense. Fog's clearing up a little bit. There's a Dimorphodon. There's an RG way over there. Can't see that RG, I gotta get closer to it. It's a 135 Dimorphodon. I'd be interested. But only 135, it's not that amazing. See if I can see this RG. That's 25 RG. I was gonna say, is that a hole in the sky? No, it's the blue ob. Yeah, I think the 145 RG is no longer here. So, I'm gonna have to roam around trying to find... see if there's one that's a higher level. I was gonna say, excuse me, Mr. Pteranodon. You're just sitting there. Okay, that's... You coming after me? No, you're not. Okay. You know, what level are you anyway? I'm just curious. 25, okay. I mean, I guess I could just get rid of it. There's no reason not to. As long as I don't end up dead myself, thanks to the explosions. Alice is on fire. Okay. She was a bit toasty. Well, let's head up the mountain here and we'll see what I find for RGs. Is that a Faso? One of the... Yeah, that is a 150 Faso. Faso Eorcatus. The Faso from Additional Creatures. Yeah, 150. I don't know as if we have the ability to tame that right now. Oh, there's a Doet over there. Can't see it too far away. I don't think I want to get into battle with that anyway, though. I think they're actually kind of dangerous. Let's get farther up the hill here. And I know I can run into Carnos and stuff on this mountain. That's a scorpion. Okay. I was thinking, what is that in the weeds? There we go. Didn't even get to turn around to know what hit it. Well, let's see if I can get up farther. Can I get up to the top? Probably not on an aloe. I'd have to fly to get up to the top. Frankly, I probably can't even get up higher than what I am at. Oh, maybe. Hyenodons. Okay. You're just gonna run around in circles there? You're level 25. You're a 50. You're the pack leader. You're 100. So the whole pack is just low level. Okay. I mean, I'd get rid of them, but it's like they can get to be annoying. Not because they'll damage me, but just because they'll run away. I don't even know where they are now anyway. Where'd they go? I mean, technically I should get rid of them. There we go. You gonna run off the cliff? There we go. Got that one. Okay. I guess I'll just leave that one. Let's see. If I just travel along the mountainside here, I know there's ARKs. Plenty of them, as you can tell. Some green, some blue. That is a 140. Okay, I'd be interested in that one. That's an 85. What color was the other one that went down? Just waiting for the fog to clear. I saw another one fly down. But I don't know where it is now. They're hiding in the bushes. Seriously, I don't know where they went. Yeah, that's a level 20. Where's the 140? It was just here, just like in this spot. That's the 85. It's gotta be here somewhere. There's too much fog. Oh, is that it? That's the level 20. Well, let's get rid of the level 20. Don't need a level 20. Nice colors, but... There we go. Okay, that one is 85, I believe. Yes. That's a nice black, but unfortunately, it's only 85. There we go. Okay, what's that one? Might as well look at it. That's a level 25. Okay, so where did the 140 go? I just saw a 140, and now it just poof. Huh? I'm confused. I mean, there's one way over there. But I wouldn't think it would have traveled that far. That is the 140. What is it doing way over there? TriZon sees a 130 Rex. That's tempting. But I found the 140 RG that I don't know why it's way over there. Okay, so, I guess the best way is for TriZon to carry me with the Pteranodon. What level are you, Dimorphodon? It's a level 50 Dimorphodon. Not the best. Okay, let's see. What can I lower out of my weight? Put all this on my... my aloe. The question is 99 weight too much? I hope not. Now where's the RG? Oh, there it is. Probably right here. Yeah, that's it right there. Okay. Well, I guess I'll get off. Make sure I got my trank arrows out. There we go. So TriZon was just telling me 36 trank arrows. Let's see if I can get the RG without tranking the Pteranodon. And I missed. Okay, there's an arrow. Okay, let's see. Where is it? Now we should try it to fly towards the river. Come on. Of course, if we try to fly towards the river, it will then flee towards the mountain. I almost feel like I'm going to kill it. Okay, it's running. And I hit the Pteranodon. Well, there we go. That should be out, I hope, as long as it's not dead. There we go. Okay, it is out. Whew, pretty damaged though. And I guess right next to Alice. That's funny. Okay, so now we can tame that. We just need to get some mutton. I don't know what it's going to take for. I mean, probably what 15, 20 to 30 maybe mutton if we go mutton. I'm heavily guessing. This will be good, having a nice RG. It's a nice color, too. As long as I don't bite it to death by accident. I've done that before. Okay. TriZon says 22 mutton, 50 minutes. Okay. I'm not sure if we have the kibble for it. Do they take superior kibble? I think they do, but... I don't know. Mutton might be better for now because we want to save the superior kibble for taming something like an Archelon if we find another one. Okay, let's see. Well, we got an RG down at least. Now, hopefully no raptors come over here and eat it. Would have been nice if it fell in the trap, but I guess it didn't over there. Hopefully we don't have to worry about it though. I don't know if we need to build something around it. Probably not. But we'll see. We'll see. Let's go this way. I mean, there isn't really any aggressives here, though, so... Should be pretty much fine. I hardly ever see anything here. I haven't even seen... I mean, I've rarely seen, like, one Carno or something. It's a 45 Dimorphodon. I'm still interested in Dimorphodons. Now, our choice here would be to attempt to tame a beaver, because there's two 150 beavers in the lake over there. Actually, and a 140, ironically. Or, if we should wait for the RG and pick them out and trank them that way. Which almost feels like the better method, but then we gotta wait 50 minutes. It's a long time. So, maybe what we should do is try to look for an Anki or a Doid. We need a Doid. We need an Anki. We have not tamed either one yet on Ragnarok. And that RG is too far for me to see. Oh no, never mind. 25. That's 25, okay. Let's head up here. It's another RG. That's a level 50 RG. Well, I can get rid of the RGs. We don't... Oh, there's the 130 Rex. The 130 Rex is clearing out all the Ankies. So are the Raptors. Well, maybe the 140 Raptor is going to meet its demise. Who knows? Where's the Rex? There's the Rex. That's a 130 Rex, yeah. Oh, he's battling the Raptors. Okay. I mean, we could take the Rex down, but... I mean, do we need a 130 Rex? It's a little low. TriZon was thinking, you know, maybe it's a little low. The rain stopped at least. Oh wow, the 140 Raptor healed up. Amazing. He survived. That Rex is really going after those Raptors. Okay, let's go look elsewhere for Ankies and Doids. So let's see. I'd like to get rid of those RGs, but they're up in the sky. But, you know, I guess... Is there a reason, though? Not really. I mean, unless I'm trying to get things to spawn. What level is this Doid? Level 20 Doid. Unfortunately, it's a low level. And if I try to attack it, it's just going to be a pain in the butt when it balls up, so I'll just leave it. Not like I have a Rex to actually maul it. I mean, we do have a Giga, though. Ironic. We don't have a Rex on Ragnarok right now, but we have a Giga. Ah, the Majestic Aloe. Standing here at the edge of the cliff. Looking over his lands. Wait, this is her. So her lands. Yeah. You know, let me see. I'm curious on this. That's not terrible. Might be okay. Got a bit of a wider shot. Who knows? And I usually use the high-res shot just because. There. Why not? It's an interesting photo. Okay, let's see. Let's head this way. Look for more Doids. After Alice poops. Okay. I feel like there's a Kentro up there, unless that's bushes. Hard to tell. Nope, that's moving now. It's a Kentro. Two Kentros. I gotta be careful because they can actually aggro on me. Come after me. Okay. You guys griefing a Doid? Level 20 Doid. 15 Sabertooth, 100 Sabertooth, a 145 Yuang-Tronosaurus. Yeah. What is wrong with you? What did I do to you? I did nothing to you. Well, this is what you get for attacking me. I did nothing to you. You're the one that's got the problem. Okay. I mean, I'm still interested in the Sabertooth just because that's a 55. What are you okay, you're attacking a baby Kentro. Okay. And your baby is 55. Okay. Of course your baby would be 55. You're 55. What am I thinking? Okay, let's get up here, over here, and see if I find any Doids down the hill here. TriZon will have to fly up onto the top of the mountain here because I can't get up there. If he's gonna, if he wants to look on top anyway. He might be doing something else right now. And that is a Phosphato Draco. A 150 Phosphato Draco. Huh. It has some interesting colors, and I don't know how you tame them. This is from the Additional Creatures mod as well. That would be interesting though. 150. I'd definitely be interested in that one. But TriZon would have to look up how to tame it, because he generally does the looking up of information while I do the looking for creatures. Okay, it's a couple of stegos down there. Okay. I was trying to figure out whether it was trikes or stegos. The little one. Because I saw one big stego, but like wasn't sure on the little ones. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Well, there's a lot of herbivores down there. Okay, interesting. TriZon was just telling me that that Phosphato Draco was just a knockout tame. I'm actually interested. Rider weaponry, yes. Oh, that's interesting. Preferred kibble is regular kibble. Well, we don't have that. We'd have to get mutton. We have not tamed any of the additional creatures on Ragnarok here. Right, that I can think of. You know, I'm tempted, but like, I don't know how many trank arrows it would take. We'd have to guess. I could try to bola it. I don't know if it's affected by bolas, but I do have some bolas on me. Will it ever land? I don't know. Okay, it's not affected by bolas. It's affected by chain bolas and the net projectile. Of course, that hacked net projectile. I so wish I had that right now. The website area describes it as a flying Anki. So that's interesting. I was gonna say, what's walking below me? It's a dillo. I mean, I'd be interested in this Phosphato Draco, but like, I don't know how I can get it. I mean, actually, no. We'd have to do the same thing with the Phosphato Draco as we just did with the RG. We'd have to fly after it. I'll keep it in mind. Hopefully it'll stay there. You never know. On our server, things just despawn. We are looking for an Oviraptor, though. This is a level 20. I'm sure we could find a higher one. Our goal would be to attempt to tame a Oviraptor, and then, or not and then, attempt to tame an Oviraptor with wyvern eggs, if we can actually get them without killing our Pteranodon. Early on, yes, it is, but we could potentially get wyvern eggs early on with a Pteranodon. It's not like it's not something I haven't done before. I've stolen wyvern eggs with Pteranodon before. Okay, I'm trying to get... Alice, can you do rock climbing at all? I mean, do you ever do that? Apparently she doesn't. But she's getting up here. No, don't fall down. That's a terrible thing. You don't want to fall. Come on. You're almost there. So close. Yeah, maybe the pooping will project you to the top. Propel you to the top, not project you. Maybe it'll project her too. Astral projection? I don't know. Come on, get up the wall. You can do it. No, she can't do it, apparently. Okay. Is there anything up here that I see? I mean, like, not really. It's, of course, hard to tell. So, back down the mountain it is. Okay, let's go down here. Yeah, those cliffs are high, that's for sure. Can you get up this way? I doubt it. That last portion there was like tantalizing me and like, I'm almost there, almost there. But then it's like, ha ha ha, you can't get up there, ha ha ha. So evil. Oh, there's nothing really up there anyway. Okay, let's go back down. Okay, you know, where am I exactly? Okay, well, you know, I've pretty much got the whole island on my map. I'm trying to think of where the RG spawns were, and I think, actually, when I think about it, let me do this. This. I think I had seen some RG spawns over on this side, on the east side of the island. So maybe I'll head over there quickly, and we'll see if there's any over there. I would still be open to just another high-level Pteranodon. And all this time, TriZon is watching the RG. It's a level 20. That one is probably too far for me to see. Oh, 140. Huh. Female Pteranodon at 140. That's interesting. Okay, well, let's go this way. Let's get back up here. Possibly. Okay, there we go. Hopefully that Phosphato Draco stays there. Compies. Actually, you know, compies wouldn't be terrible. They would be a good source of, I think it's simple kibble. But like... You are a 95 compy. Are there any more copies here? I can only see one. There's one. A 15. Okay, so there's a 95 and a 15. You're level 60. I do want a shoulder pet though, so need to find something to use as a shoulder pet soon. I mean, of course, Jerboas would be our ideal. There's 95 compy below me. I feel like there's only 2 compies here. But if I get off, that's the ideal answer. Get off, they'll all come to me and potentially attack me. Let's see. Hello, compies. You wanna be friends? Okay, so there's a level 15 and a 95. And a 55. Okay. Alice. Okay. None of them were high level, so I didn't need any of them. Let's go this way. Back around. That Phosphato Draco is going to be just continuing to fly up higher in the sky. Let's see. Let's go around this way. Surprise Hyaenodon. Level 50 Hyaenodon. Okay. And Summer Drakeling? Okay, interesting. 15 Oviraptor. Yeah, what's a Summer Drakeling doing in the Highlands? 95. Okay. I thought it would be like spring drakelings here, but maybe not. Wait, there's another little island off the edge of the island? I guess there is. Interesting. I wonder what spawns over there. Well, let's get over here. Head down. And is that a Zephacinus? No, it's one of those nurse sharks. Okay. These nurse sharks come with additional creatures, Aquaria. And Dodo, 85. Okay. Could use some more Dodos. TriZon found a 130 Anki. So that's a potential. We could potentially tame that. We'll see. What level are you? Morphodon. A 145 male Dimorphodon. I'd have to get some prime. I don't know how much prime it takes, but TriZon has prime, but I'm on the other side of the island from him. I don't know if he can get over here in time. They wake up really fast. Well, let me bowl it. Unless, well, no, maybe I shouldn't take it down. If he's coming with prime, I mean, I could probably potentially gather prime. Wait, are you just leaving me? Like, are you going out to sea or something? Like, Dimorphodon, get back here. I want you. Ichthyornis, no! Leave me alone! What did you take? They didn't take my canteen, did they? I hope not. Pego! No, don't you dare steal anything from me. Oh, that was a 140 Pegomastics. I mean, I guess that would have been useful, but we don't need Pegomastics. Why are there 3 Ichthyornis here? Evil Ichthyornis. Let me check to see if I have my canteen. I still have my canteen. That's good. Dimorphodon, why are you swimming in circles? I mean, like, it's flying in circles, running into the water. Like, that is not a very intelligent thing to do. Now, potentially, I could go get prime myself, too. I'd have to figure that out. What? I was wondering, what is with that Oviraptor? That's a 100 Oviraptor. Not a terrible one, but still want a high level one. So not that one. Oh, there's a dodo on the beach. Check this dodo. That's a 145 dodo. Okay. And what level are you? You're a 140 Dimorphodon. Okay, that's a 140 female Dimorphodon and a 145 male Dimorphodon. Okay, we have to get these. Let's get some narco berries. They're going to be hard to catch, though. No. Ichthyornis, leave me alone. I mean, they're going to be hard to catch in the sense of that they're flying around and I'm going to have to chase after them. Okay. Let's see. Apparently, TriZon found a 150 Dimorphodon. Okay, so let's go get that one first. I'll go over here. Hopefully those will stay there. Pegomastics, leave me alone. So I'll just come over to where TriZon is. Ragnarok. There's so many high-level creatures. Dimorphodon are good to have as shoulder pets, though. They bite hard, I believe. Says the guy that's never truly used one. We have some Dimorphodons on the island. We never got to use them because we started being afraid of using them since they kept dying. Oh, I ran past TriZon. How did I run past him? Tell ya. I'm blind or sometimes. Okay, come on. Up here. Over here. How could I miss a Giga? Like, a big giant Giga walking along. Okay. Okay, this one. I didn't get any narco berries yet. Yeah, that is a 150 female Dimorphodon. Alice, follow me. But also, stay in passive. Where are you? Lola. Can't see it. It's in the weeds. Okay, let's use my trank arrows. I don't know how many it's going to take. There we go. Okay, that's 3 of them. Okay, let's gather narco berries. Clear it. Just gotta make sure I don't punch it. Okay. Torp's going down some. It's not going down super fast, but they do go down fast. There's a 140 and a 145 yet, so I want to go get those two as well. There we go. Okay. Let's put... There's 17 narco berries I got, so I'll put those on it as well. TriZon can manage its torp. Okay, I'll get the prime off the Giga. Or TriZon can. I'll get the prime. Let's see, how much prime do we have? A lot of it's going to expire. Not all of it, though. Let's get the fresh ones, because the expiring ones are not going to be good. I think it takes, like, what, 7? Like 13 or 14? There we go. I'll just take that. I'll give it all of it that we have here, or that I have on me here. Okay. There we go. That's prime. Tame effectiveness, 98%. Yeah, unfortunately. We can't give it kibble. We don't have kibble. And most likely we can't use a sushi roll on everything. So I guess, yeah, we'll lose a couple levels, but it's fine. Probably would have been better to use mutton. Wait, no. The Morphodon don't eat any kibble, do they? They only take mutton. Mutton would have been the better thing. I had seen a sheep just over here, I think. I just thought about it. I think there was a sheep right over here. But now we're losing the taming effectiveness. And I can't remember where the sheep is anyway. I saw it when I was running to get to TriZon. I can remember that for the next one. Of course, I can't remember it anyway because I can't remember where the sheep is, so, yeah. Oh well. All I remember is that there was a sheep somewhere. Ichthyornis. Level 20. Swoop in and get rid of it. There we go. Oh, there's a pack of aloes up here. Oh, man. 90, 85, 90. Okay, so there's 2 level 90 aloes and an 85. Frankly, TriZon can come take care of them with the Giga. I mean, of course I can help. But 3 aloes against 1 tamed aloe may not necessarily be ideal. What's attacking? Oh. Ah, I see. TriZon stepped on the trike. That's unfortunate. You know, the sheep may have been over here, I wonder. Let's see. That is a 95 Ichthyornis. And that Ichthyornis is 145. I tell you, everything is 145 on Ragnarok. There's a 145 dodo over here somewhere. Okay, this nurse shark basically died. Okay. What level are you, Overraptor? Level 60? 60, okay. Yeah, now I don't remember where I saw the Ovis, so I guess the Ovis is missing. Okay, he's dealing with the aloes. I didn't even get to help. Okay, we'll have to use Prime on the other two Dimorphodons too, unfortunately, unless I go find an Ovis somewhere else. I could. I could look far and wide. I know I had seen an Ovis though. Somewhere here, very close. Now I'm stuck on the mountain. There we go. Okay, come on. I need an Ovis detector. Sorry, Alice. I didn't mean to do that. Alice has a tendency to run too fast for her own good. I don't really need a parasaur. Dillo's griefing dodos, as usual. And looks like the Dimorphodon's done, so that's good. Yeah, I don't know where the Ovis went. Oh well. Well, let's go tame the other two Dimorphodon. I've got a couple more bolas. How many Trank arrows did that one take from me? I think it was like 3, maybe 4. And that's only if it's not over the water, too. Wonder how far along the ARK is. Of course, I don't have the ARK marked. Now that I think about it, I gotta do that. Let's see. Games in progress. Come on. Where's the ARK? There's the ARK. Okay, it's way over there. Okay, that's what I needed to know. I'll go get the Dimorphodon here, and then I'll see if I can take down the other two Dimorphodon. And avoid the Ichthyornis. I happen to like my canteen. Let's get around here. Okay, you. Okay. Yeah, you can stay on my shoulder. There we go. I got a Dimorphodon on my shoulder. Not bad. Now I just need to find the other two high-level ones. Let's check that one since it's out over the water. That's a female 140, okay. And this one is a male 145, okay. It's on the ground. Time to bowl it. Got it. Come on. There we go. Okay, got that one. Now, let's gather some narco berries. No, I don't need my crossbow out to gather narco berries. And I had to whistle passive because otherwise the Dimorphodon that's currently on my shoulder probably would have attacked it. I don't know how much prime TriZon has on the Giga. Hopefully it's enough. 2 Listros here. Of course, you have to be careful when going up to Tames with a Giga as well, because the Gigas can step on things and hurt them, damage them. Which would then ruin the taming effectiveness. Okay, that's only 10 narco berries, that's not enough. To make sure it stays down at least. I think we need at least 20, something like that. Where have all the bushes gone? Tell ya. Let's go over here. Come, Alice. I should have brought a stack of berries for myself anyway. Of course, from what I've noticed myself, these purple flowers give a good amount of berries and narco berries. I should just say berries in general. Because narco berries are berries too. If that wasn't obvious. Okay, come on. How many do I have here? Another 15. I guess that might be sufficient. Alice, so I don't have to walk. Okay, let's put these on it. There we go. It's another 15, so that's about 25. Should be good. And then let's find... I mean, I would find the 140, but, yeah, the 140 is out over the sea. It's not coming back anytime soon. Yeah. That would be a nice one, too. It's pink. Kind of pink and blue. But, man, why is it over the water? Okay, let's... I think the RG needs to be fed, so I'm gonna go get some mutton. Alice should be able to get some mutton. Pego, leave me alone. Gotta make sure you look in your rearview mirror to see if there's any Pegos following you. Oh, here's an Ovis right here. I guess TriZon can come get this Ovis. Well, let's check the level of it first. That's important. It's a 15 Ovis, so yeah, not anything special. So then once he comes to get this, probably just wait for the Dimorphodon. Actually, I can wait for the Dimorphodon. He can come get this, and then we can feed the RG. It's behind me over here. Right there. I'll go wait for the Dimorphodon here. Shouldn't take too much longer. Do Pegomastics attack Gigas? I don't know. Never tried to get attacked by one on a Giga. Okay, so this Dimorphodon is now going to have to follow... Oh, wait, no. I have cryopods! Hahaha. Okay. Yeah, I'll cryo it and take it back with me. And now TriZon sees a 140 red RG, which is interesting. If we take that down, that wouldn't be bad either. Yeah, that Dimorphodon's out at sea. It ain't going anywhere. And that looks like a Protostega. Just out of render range, okay. Well, TriZon's getting the mutton over to the RG. And hopefully that'll get done. After this Dimorphodon's done, I will cryo it. What level is the... I mean, what is the Dimorphodon... Not... Oh, wrong button. Oh well. Check this Dimorphodon. What are you? Okay, so this Dimorphodon I have on my shoulder is a female. The one in front of me... I can't tell if that's... No, that's actually showing the one that I've got tamed on my shoulder. So yeah. Wildcard, fix that, please. It's so annoying. I think this one's a male, isn't it? Yeah, it's a male, so that's good. We got a breeding pair, which will give us eggs. Nice. Is it... Dimorphodons, I think, are simple kibble eggs. There we go. Oh, you know what? I just got this imprinted to me. That's right. I forgot about that. Okay. Dimorphodon, I haven't named you yet. Frankly, I haven't named the other one here yet either. You don't follow me. Stay there. Like, land, please. Alice, you don't move. Are you gonna land? Okay, I've got to whistle you to land. Land. Come on, you don't have to land all the way over here. I tell you, Dimorphodons. I have a name in mind. I can't fully remember the spelling, but if anybody can guess where it's from, let me know. Flinger. I don't know if I got the name fully right and spelled right. I'll have to look it up later and spell it correctly if I don't. There we go. That's about what it is, I think. Something similar to that. Okay. Now, cryo him up so I can take him back with me. There we go. Okay. Get back on Alice. It'd be nice if there was another one, but the only other one is out at sea. So she's on a seaward vacation. Okay, I'll get over by the RG. You know, let's just take the shortcut up and over the rocks here. What is that RG? I'm curious. That is a level 15 RG. That is not a worthwhile RG. And TriZon has a rally point for a 135 Anki as well. So we could go after that. Trying to get over here though because he sees another RG. And just because I've got to check the horse. That's a green horse. That's a 145 green horse. Okay. Green and black horse. Man. So much interesting stuff on Ragnarok, I tell ya. Everything's high level. Okay, we'll get over here. I believe that's the RG. Yes, that's a 140 female red RG. It's actually an interesting one. I'd be interested in getting that. But we're going to have to do the same tactic. Pteranodon chasing. Hyenodons. That's a 135 Hyenodon. And... yeah, I was thinking they were going to hit the Bronto, but at least they didn't. Okay. Okay, there's the RG. Oh, please. No, RG, don't get yourself killed. No, the RG got itself killed. Man. It decided to attack Stegos. Tell you, stupid RG. Now I am battling the Stegos. Oh well, I wanted to tame that one too. Why do I got 4 Stegos on me? In before one of them's a 150. Well, the juvenile is a 145. Did I just kill the 145? I wonder. Okay, that was a 145 Stego. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh well. Yeah. I would have wanted this RG. Oh well. Nothing we can do about it. Don't you take that! Yeah. Go away, Hyenodon. Okay. Well, I guess getting over here to our current tamed RG. I need to protect it from any Hyenodons, since there's some in the area. Alice, why do you seem so slow? I don't know. Just feels like Alice is slow, but I don't think she is. Now, potentially what we could do is we could breed these 2 Dimorphodons and get some imprinted Dimorphodons to us as well. That would be useful. Okay, the RG is almost getting up. And I might as well stand here to imprint it. As long as it doesn't get trampled by Stegos. Or tail swiped by Brontos. Almost done. .4% done. There's an RG in the ground. Like, RG, you're meshing. Like, that's not legal. Evil RG meshing in the mesh. Can't even see its level. I mean, I have to say there are a few problems with Ragnarok in the sense that there's a lot of things that... I mean, a lot of creatures that are under the mesh here, at least on this island. I don't know about other places. Stego, would you just leave me alone, please? Just shoo. Go over that way. You're not wanted here. Go over by the Bronto. No, they just have to be trampling on the RG. Just because. And I wasn't around when this Dimorphodon tamed up. So this one... Oh, wait. This one has a 30% imprint too? Already? Imprinted to me? Huh. Okay. So it takes even if you're not there. It must be who put the food on it. That must be what it is. Because I was not beside this one. It didn't bring up the name box. I was off away from it. Which then potentially that would mean that the RG would be TriZon's because he put the food on it. But you know, since I'm here, let's test and see. There we go. Okay. Okay. RG. Let's see. You are... Yes! It's imprinted to TriZon. Interesting. Okay. So, basically, the creatures are imprinted to whoever put the food on them. That's what I would say it is. Okay. So, I will get the RG back. Let's take the RG back over here. If I can remember where the house is. Okay. Now that we have an RG, though, this is convenient. We can now lift the beavers out of the beaver area over there so we can tame beavers. So, yeah, like TriZon was just saying to me, beaver time. We're going to chuck some wood, and a lot of it. I realize beavers are not woodchucks, but still. Okay, stay there. Okay, you gonna actually land? I guess not. Okay, let's just make an RG saddle, and I will put the Dimorphodons in the house so we can potentially... How much do you have on for... Oh, LG. I'll take all that. Yeah, so we can potentially start getting Dimorphodon eggs. Guys, let me through. It's a Pteranodon, I guess. Okay, come on. Up the stairs. There we go. Frankly, we're going to have to move bases pretty soon. This base is getting overrun, and it was never intended to be our main base anyway. We have an idea of a main base we want to go to, so I think we'll go there sometime soon. I don't know if that's this time or not. Helicopterion, if that's how you pronounce it, are going to be added very soon here as well, so that's something we are going to attempt to get in on as well. Okay, let's see. Put you out. There we go. Okay, Durflinger. That's Durflinger is imprinted to TriZon because he put the food on it, apparently. Okay. Interesting. Where can I put these? Oh, you know, let's put... There we go. So you there. You're not following me, are you? No. Okay, you're on passive too. Okay. Durflinger, you probably should be on passive as well. Passive, there we go. But I'll take you and crouch to get a little bit more control over this. There we go. Aha. Okay, so now we're going to be getting Dimorphodon eggs, which is good. That's nice. We just need an overwrapper. Okay. Oh, I was going to make an RG saddle. Okay. Actually, I think you make RG saddles in your inventory, right? Yeah. Okay. Chitin and hide. How much chitin do we have? Enough. And then just a bunch of hide. Does anyone have hide? Horse does not have hide. What about the other horse? Has a little bit of hide. I have Arkalon LG on me that I should put in the fridge. Okay. Okay, let's get that. Reset the spoil timer. There we go. Take that out. Put one in there. There we go. And take that out. There we go. Okay. So we have 202 Arkalon LG. Not bad. Okay, I got enough hide on me right now. Let's just make the RG saddle. There we go. Okay. Let's put the saddle on. Well, let's put the hide in here. Kind of need some hide. Whatever hide I have left. Fiber too, and that. There. Stone. Okay. Let's get this on the RG. Probably need to name the RG. It's a male. Arbor, I guess. Sounds kind of weird, but oh well. There you go, Arbor. You have a saddle. You know, we'll have to export this. I mean, I guess. Let's see. I might as well export it just because. But it's got a 30% imprint. That's going to mess up our calculator, maybe. Let me see. I will see. Export Dino. Let us see if this exporting messes up the calculator. Because we use the ASB calculator. It does. Okay. So I either need to raise it a level or cryo it. So that I'll have to wait on that. Don't know what it has for stats. So we'll figure that out later, I guess. I mean, I could cryo it right now, but my cryo timer is still counting down. So I guess if I wait 20 seconds, then I can uncryo it. Otherwise, now, are those beavers still there? They are. So there's a 150 male beaver there, a 150 female beaver, and there is a there's a 140 one somewhere in the background. I could have swore I saw another 150 there as well, but I don't know for sure. I can't see it now. Okay, let's cryo the RG. We'll see what its stats are, if it works. There we go. Oh, you have... Take that. Okay, now... This is probably a better place to put it. Not really. There is no better place to put it. There you go, RG. Yeah, that's actually not a bad perch for you. Okay, now let's try and export it again. I gotta see this again and stuff, and make sure that works. If I don't check the ancestors, then sometimes it gets things wrong. Okay, now that's been updated. Let's see it again. I'll clear the old one here. So import. Okay, it's still off. So yeah. The calculator is either going to need to be updated or something because it's got the damage off. It doesn't recognize it. Because of the imprinting. Oh well. Unfortunately, we won't be able to check out its stats right now. We'll see eventually. So I guess first things first is beavers. Now, we got our... If I could not get myself stuck in a hole. Okay, that's one problem with this base. You get your self stuck in here and you regret walking in. We have our trap right here. Yeah, we got our trap right there. So what I was thinking is picking up one of the beavers, putting it in the trap, and then hoping that we'll be able to trank it that way. Might be better than doing anything else. So let's see. If I can just grab one of the 150 beavers. But let me see as well. 100. RG. The downside with you is that it makes it hard to see when the RG's flapping in my face. That's a 140 beaver. And then the two 150s. A 55, a 100, a 20, that's okay, that's the 150 there. Okay, so all I see is two 140s, two 150s and a 140. I could have swore I had seen another 150 here, but maybe I was mistaken. Maybe I saw one of these 150s and was mistaken about it. But, okay, let's try and grab one of the 150s without getting myself drowning in the water. Okay, I got this one. Did it disturb the others? No, it didn't. Okay, let's bring this one over to the trap. We'll drop it in, and we'll trank it. And then we could potentially drop another one in and trank that too. The question is, should we trank them at the same time? It might be more convenient. Because, I mean, like, I don't know. There we go. Got that one in. And it's looking at me for some reason, wondering, what did you do this for? Why did you put me in here? So the question is, should I bring the other two over and we just shoot them all at the same time? Or no, the better bet is I hold it over the trap and then TriZon shoots it from down on the ground. So this one we could potentially shoot in the trap right now. So I'll bring the other two over, and then after we trank this one, we'll shoot those two. That way. Okay, RG, you're on passive. Okay, is everyone on passive? Maybe I should actually whistle passive. I'll be ready to whistle passive if TriZon shoots it. We'll see. I guess I'll try to shoot it here and whistle if need be. Okay. Oh, looks like nobody's following me over here, so... I do have a magnifier, so that's good. I don't know how many it's going to take it down. You made me miss, stupid beaver. Let me check with my magnifier quickly. Yep, he's fighting back, so, or she's fighting back. I don't know if I should pelt it with a few more, but let's check the other side here. Can I see your nose? Come on, there we go. Okay, it's running, so it's getting up there. Probably. Let me see. Maybe. Stop moving around. That's probably it. There we go. It's down. Okay. Let's get out of here. There we go. Okay, so We might want to gather a whole bunch of narco berries first, I think. Otherwise, this one may wake up while we're trying to trank the other two. Might be better to stuff a whole bunch of narco berries in its face first. Let me get Beth. You have a bunch of berries on you, Beth. Oh, you have a bunch of narco berries. Okay, so we have some. Let's bring Beth down here by the trap. And the calculators say it's going to take like 533 narco berries, so that's going to be a chore. But at the moment, Beth has that on her, so I can go gather more a little bit later. So let's just take out 600 of them. There we go. I'll put 600 on it. There we go. Okay, let's see. How fast is that going down? It's not going down super fast, but it does go down fast enough. So let's see. How many do you have on you, Beth? I mean, enough for another one. But that would be it. So what I could do is, I guess I'll go over, grab the other 150, and then we could potentially trank that. While at the same time trying to watch this one. Actually, let me put it on key. Let's eat a bunch of these. There we go. Not on key. On my tame tracker. Come on. Update. I feel like you gotta push it along. Okay, there we go. So now, I guess I'll go get another one. TriZon can trank it. I won't be able to watch it, unfortunately. But I could potentially, once TriZon sinks enough arrows into it, I could potentially look at it, but... The 140 is... Which one? That's the 140 right over there, okay. And that one is... one I can't see, even though I'm pretty sure there's one there. That's the 100, okay. Well, let's get the other 150 here. Okay, let's go get this one. Brought over here. TriZon can trank it. Now I'll put it over the trap. Let's see if I can get it over. I'm not over the trap enough. I gotta go around. That's still not over the trap. I lost it. Come on, beaver. Okay, let's see if I can get this. I mean, I guess that'll have to do. Come on, beaver. Go down. Now, the other one wasn't even in danger of being killed by our arrows, so all TriZon would have to do is just watch it. When it goes down, then it goes down. Hopefully we don't hit it. Come on, beaver. Go to sleep. Yeah, TriZon needs to be away from the Anki. I don't know if he can see it with his magnifier. Probably not. Anki, would you? What is wrong with you? No, don't. Ah, great. Well, you know, at least I can pick up an Anki, so I will pick up the Anki after we take this down. I tell you, Ankis, that was not a good idea, Anki. That was a really dumb idea. Now the Anki's got itself stuck. Well, I'm sure TriZon can hit it with more because at the moment it's not knocked out yet. Yeah, once this goes down, I will pick that dumb Anki out of there. TriZon's trying to use his magnifier to see it. See if he can see it from inside. He's being griefed by Anki Tail. Come on. Just gotta shoot it in the butt. Oh, there we go. Okay, now let's get this dumb Anki out of here. There we go. You, stay over here. Don't interfere with our trap again, or you'll regret it. Okay. Now, the question is, should I go get the 140? We'd have to go get more berries first. So, I'm gonna do that. Beth, there's too many berries on you, so I need to probably dump a bunch. Let's get a couple of them for myself. Okay, TriZon's telling me to put some algae on one of them, and he can put it on the other. So I'll go get like 27 algae. I believe that's going to take. For beavers, it looks like you can just use Arkalon algae to perfect tame them. At least that's what we've seen. Okay, let's do this, that, take out. Okay, TriZon was telling me specifically 27, so let's do that. And then he can come back and get the other one. And I'm stuck. There we go. Okay, I will put the 27 on the first one, because that's probably the first one we should tame up first. There we go. Put that on it. And that's going to last 58 minutes in its inventory, so that should be enough. 7.5%. Yeah, not bad, not bad. As far as I know, the Arkalon algae is supposed to be like mutton for herbivores. So not bad, not bad. But if it perfect tames beavers, that's actually even better. Let's see. Okay, I got a couple of these saved for me. Actually, let's just maybe save the cyan berries for me. We can dump the Amar berries because I guess just reasons. There we go. We don't need all though. I will take the X-plant seeds though. Not X-plant seeds, Y seeds. I don't know why I said X. Okay. Rare mushrooms too, just because. The rest of the narco berries. And that should be good. I'll just dump all this. We'll go gather a bunch more berries. I will just write berries though. There we go. Bear. Okay. Let's put those on you. Those two. Those two. I'll keep 2 of those for my own usage. Okay, let's go over here. Now the best plants I've found to get berries right here are these purple ones. You get them very fast. And if you use the right click on the bison, it gets a wider area. I think it gets them faster. But it's got a long after delay. So technically you could say, yeah, it may get them faster. But with the after delay, you could potentially go through with the headbutt too. Who knows? I don't know. But it does have a nice wide AoE. No, sorry, Anki, I did not mean to attack you. What level are you? 25 Anki. Well, sorry. Head down. Yeah. TriZon can deal with that. Parasaur, just kind of leave, please. There we go. And why is there a Diabloceratops over here? That's gonna probably come after me, isn't it? Diabloceratops are aggressive-ish. I mean, they're herbivores, but they're like territorial. And they're from the Additional Creatures Wild Ark mod as well. Still want to go back and get that Phosphato Draco though. That'll be interesting to get. Okay. That's a good amount of narco berries, not enough, but let's see. X seeds. Do I have any X seeds? Of course not. Not X seeds. I keep saying X. It's wide. X, Y, who knows what's what here anymore. Okay, berries. Just, yeah. Dump them all. I don't need any of them. Until I realize, wait, I should have kept them. There we go. Honestly, waiting for the after delay on that might be not worth as much. But you know what? You could use both. Use the headbutt when you're trying to, you know, when you've just used the slam. And then use the slam when it's ready. Unless you've got like all these little tiny ones that you need to get rid of. Which may not necessarily be worthwhile. Okay, let's try this. Actually, is the AoE on that any bigger? Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, that is more narco berries. I mean, that's plenty of narco berries for the beavers here. That should be good. Okay. So, we got plenty of those. I'll keep those there for now. Should I go get the 140? I guess I can. So let's go grab the 140 beaver. We just got a whole string of beavers we're taming. I guess this is beaver time. Actually, here's a detour. I'm going to get this purple drop. It does not hurt to get purple drops. Unfortunately, it's not a yellow ring. And it does hurt to get purple drops. That one sucked. But, oh well. Okay, let's get back over here. That was a waste of my time. Okay. What is that status? Carefree cooldown? Where did you come from, Beaver? Red Beaver? That's a 25. Huh, okay. Now, the 140 is which one? Let me see here. That's the one... the 140 is the gray one. Okay. I really don't know how these beavers got themselves into this type of situation. I mean, like, they're all piled in there. Well, we'll see what one I get. I don't know what one I'm going to get. Let's try and go over on this side. There's the 140. Ha 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 ha. I'm so experienced at this, aren't I? Okay. So there is still a 20 there. There is a 100. I see 3 more beavers right there, to be honest. I wish I could turn my neck around 180 degrees and look, but let's see if I can see these. So level 20, there's a baby 100, a 100, and there's a baby 100. So there's 2 baby 100s, and there's a 55 there, and probably a baby 55. Yeah, right there. Right, even though I can't see it. RG bounces too much. There's a 130 there as well. Okay, interesting. And then 20. Okay, I was trying to see if there was a 150 there that I did miss or not. I could have swore I saw a 150 the other day, but you know, a third 150 I should say. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I misread one of these 150s. Nah, I overshot it. I want to get it in the trap so it's safer. There we go. This might be better. Okay. That should be good. Now from here, you just, where TriZon is, you just shoot them in the butt. And that works. It's, I guess you could say, a little anal stimulation. Yeah, nothing like shooting trank arrows in the rear. But it should only take a few of these, and then once it goes down, we can give this one narco berries too. Is this one going to be in the way of the door? I wonder. We only have one door on this. I guess that's a window there. We could potentially reach through the window. Let's see if TriZon can see it. Of course, it decided to bite him. Okay, I gotta readjust. He got just a little too close. There we go. Hopefully that's about right. I'm probably not close enough so that he can see it now, but I could attempt to come in closer. Fiomi is looking at us like, what are you doing? Okay, let me come down a little bit closer. I can't see below me at all. Hopefully TriZon can see it there. Okay, good. He gives me the thumb up, so he can see it. And I am still over the trap, so that's good. There we go. I may be over the trap, but it's halfway in the trap. Okay. That's a weird place to have it unconscious. Okay. Beaver sleeping on the wall. Okay, let's put the RG down. That should be the end of our beaver escapades. Okay, so we should have enough narco berries to keep it down. And we'll just need more Archelon LG. At least I can access its inventory right here, so that's a good sign. It's just going to stay leaning over the wall. Now we just hear a bunch of snoring beavers. What level are you? Why do I even need to use it? Okay, level 20. Oh, this is a door. I thought for a second we only had one door in this trap. Never mind. Okay. So, that's 3 beavers, a 140 and 2 150s. And this 150 is kind of a pink and purple. That one is kind of a pink and green. And then the 140 is just kind of your standard run-of-the-mill beaver. So he's not special. So, TriZon says he'll deal with these here. Even the one hanging over the wall. And then I guess I can go out and look for more stuff. So let's see. The question is, should I take out Alice or should I just take out Arbert now? I guess the best thing is to take out Arbert. If I find a high-level Anki or Doed, I can carry it back. That's the most ideal. Unfortunately, now that we've got an RG, the game is the flyer game. I should go check that Phosphato Draco, though. I could potentially take that down. Maybe. Let's see what we can find. I'll look for Ankis and Doeds first, because we really need them. We don't have anything to build with. So where... Oh, here's the... Oh, the rally point is way over there. Okay. I was trying to find TriZon's rally point. That's on the other side of the cliff face. Let's see. Oh, there's a Doed. Level 20 Doed. Okay. Let's check. Let's see. Looking for a higher level Doed. RG, you snuck up on me. I did not see you there. What level are you? Just out of curiosity. 25. Okay, that's the 25 one that's been wandering around. Okay. Now, if I have to, I'll deal with it, but probably won't have to. Let's see. There's a black RG. Got a C. Only 95. Okay. Be a nice color to add to our breeding line. But, I mean, yeah, only 95, not that good. Okay, I have not been to the top of this mountain yet. Let's check out the top. My aloe, unfortunately, can't scale sheer cliffs. It'd be nice if they could, like having aloe feet grip into the side of the rock. That could be interesting. Wow, there's a lot of metal up here. Okay. Nice. I guess this is Anki heaven. If you actually have an Anki. Interesting though, I don't see anything spawned up here. Does nothing spawn on top of here? That's interesting. Nope, never mind. There's a bunch of scorpions and raptors. I spoke too soon. Yeah, scorpions and raptors. Those are dangerous. Lots of raptors. Okay, let's get over to this rally point where TriZon left so that I can see the Anki that was there. Because he said it was a 135 Anki. I could potentially bring that back, then it wouldn't be bad to just tame it. 135 Anki is better than nothing, but at the same time, there are lots of Ankis, so technically I could go searching elsewhere, but that would be far away from this island. Let's see if that's it. And let's get some stamina by landing. There we go. Okay. Landing in amongst the Bronto feet. Yeah, that's a 135 female Anki. It's not bad. It's got potential. I mean, it'd be better than not having an Anki at all, I guess. Don't find any Doids here, though. I was wondering what that is. That is a baby Anki. I was thinking, is that a stone? Oh, it's an Anki. Level 20. Okay. Level 20 Anki is over there. Okay. Well, the 135 Anki would be the one I'd be bringing back. Oh, nice. The 135 has got a nice green to it. As long as I'm right? That's the right one. Yeah. Interesting. That has a nice green to it. I think I want to bring this back anyway. Just because. That's kind of a cool color scheme. Don't mind me. I said that slow on purpose. Believe me. Okay. Let's see. I guess head up and over the raptor-infested mountain. And back to... I don't want to put this in the trap. Because we've already got 3 beavers in the trap. So maybe I can just kind of put it beside the house or something like that. TriZon can trank it. Yeah, that might be better. Not sure why, but on Ragnarok, the sky turns red when it gets close to night. Or late evening. It's that sundown time. Wait, is he... Oh, TriZon just told me it's morning. Okay, I got my time off. Okay. It looks evening. But no, it's morning. I didn't register that I've been flying through the night. Okay, let's go down here. Yeah, I like the colors on this one. Nice green, nice black stripes. And then the bony spikes being white kind of has kind of a weird contrast that makes it seem a little awkward. But I guess I can deal with that. It'd be nice if the spikes ended up like black or something, but oh well. Can't have everything the way you want it. Okay, now. I don't know where TriZon wants to trank this. On top of the house, but then we can't get to it. Probably somewhere over here where our aloes are protecting everything. And I'm gonna need to land. I mean, I have some stam yet, but not sure where he wants to do this. So I'll go over the top here, and then it can fall there, preferably. Okay. Now, everybody, nobody attack, please. Okay, is everyone on passive? I hope so. Now, I don't know what it's going to take for this. I mean, Ankis generally don't take that many arrows. So it should only take, like, a few. And the Giggle looks over as if it's hungry. No, this is not a meal for you. Please, don't look this way. Look, turn back the other way. Yeah, he completely refuses. tell you. Geki Gangar's hungry. This is not your meal, Geki. You're gonna have to just wait. You got plenty in your inventory. Just keep that. He listened. He turned back. Okay. I assume after that many it should be running. TriZon's trying to see it. Should be going down any second. There we go. Okay, there we go. So now we took down a 135 Anki. So we've got 3 beavers, an Anki, and we got this RG. Not a bad haul. Pretty good. Plus, we can go look for more. But where? We still need another Arkalon. I could potentially go out searching for Arkalon. But at the same time, the raft is kind of better for looking for them just because, I don't know. Otherwise, I guess I can go look for Doad. Actually, I think there's a potential for Doads to spawn over here. And now I need to land because I'm almost out of stam. There we go. Yeah, I think over on that mountain, Doads can spawn too, or can't remember for sure. I was looking at the spawn map on the ARK Unity website. Let's just see over here. And before that, Anki is higher level than the one we just took down. Never mind, it's not. Good. I'm thankful. There's another Anki. I mean, Ankis are all over this area, though. That's for sure. That's it. Wait, 55? What are you, clones? I guess they are. Wrong button. Okay, let's go over here. See what I find on the top of this island. And I don't want to get attacked by the bison. I tried to attack one of the bison with my aloe. It was not a good idea. I almost could have lost my aloe. TriZon had to come over with the Giga and save me. It just kept stunning me and stunning my aloe and stunning me off the aloe. Bison are dangerous. They are. Don't take them lightly. Take something that can't be stunned, like a Giga. Maybe a Rex. A Rex could potentially take them. I don't know. I haven't actually tried one on it. What level are you, RG? Level 15. Okay. You would have been nice, but you're terrible level. Okay, I was thinking for a second there, those bison were standing there like the Three Stooges. You know, we do need a male bison, though. That is one thing I'd like. We do need. I mean, I'd like it, yes, but we also need it. That is a 145 male bison. And then a 25 and a 55. Man. We need a male. We probably don't have enough algae for that. Are there any Doads up here? Do Doads like to live in the mountains? Maybe. Are those? I mean, those are baby bison, right? Not Doads. Yeah, okay. For a second I was thinking they were, you know, potentially Doads, but no. I should know better. Not Doads. Don't even look like Doads. Okay, scorpions, this is not your lunch. Okay, let's see what you're cooking today. Level 55 RG. Okay. You're level 50. Okay. Well, you're not going to cook my RG, so I'm staying out of your range. Those Yang Twangs can be dangerous. They cause explosions. Yeah. You don't really want to go near them unless you've got something formidable enough. I mean, my aloe can take them, I think, but they can still be quite dangerous. Let's see what's up here. And of course, those are also from the Additional Creatures mod. The Additional Creatures Wildlife mod has a bunch of nice creatures in it. He does a good job with that mod. Now, let's get some stamina here, looking out majestically over the edge. Ah. RG on his perch. With a guy in a short sleeve shirt and shorts on his back. Yeah. Okay. Well, you know, let's just check those RGs just for the fun of it. 20. A 145 with yellow wingtips and black wings. And pink wing tips. I'm tempted. A 145 RG, we need a second one. We'd have to get more mutton. What's that one? That one's like all purpley. That's a 25. That one is a 50. That's a 30, or no, 90. I don't know how I saw 30, but that one's a level 20. So maybe I can come back for that one. We'll see. Oh, there's a Serrato. Let's see what that is. Level 100, okay. We do need to get some Serrato scales, but not with an RG. Especially the only RG we have for now. Meanwhile, there's no Doids about at all. Well, let's head across here. Gotta make sure I watch my stamina and make sure I'm not going to fall into the water. That could potentially happen, especially with me. I run out of stamina on flyers a lot. It's a 45 Pteranodon. There are... What is this, like... Island of Trikes? There's an Anki. A 135 male Anki. Wonder what the one we have over there is. Was that female or male? There's another one. What's this one? A 25 female. 135 I'd be open to. I mean, it's still not the best, but it's still a 135 rather than 0. Okay, so they both be female. Our current one that we've got down is female, and I think I just said that one was female, right? I mean, it wouldn't hurt to have 2 for the eggs, but... I'm trying to find a Doid mostly because, well, we need stone to move to a new base. But you know, I feel like there's no Doids on this island. It's all Ankis and Brontos. This is the 25? Oh, the 135? Okay, yeah. So, where could I go where there would be more Doids? Different Doids. Doids that would potentially reward me with higher levels. The redwoods. And then potentially get Thylid. It's a possibility. If I look from a distance, maybe. I mean, that would mean I could also stop at the redwoods base and gather the sap. Not a bad idea, I guess. Try to remember this 145 RGs here, though. It's a really funky colored one, though. Yellow wing edges with, you know, a darker body and pink wing tips. And there is a additional creatures Faso down there. 85. I think he was going to remove the Faso from the mod, but there were so many people that wanted him to keep it, he decided to keep it. Which is kind of funny. A 140 Carno. Okay, interesting. What are you battling? Oh, raptors. Of course. Not surprising. A Parasaur battling a Faso. That is not a good idea, Parasaur. I think you need to not do that. Okay, never mind. That Parasaur isn't even alive to listen to me anymore. Unfortunate for that Parasaur. Let's check that Anki. 15 Anki. 60 Anki. 55 Anki. None of which are going to last very long. The Faso is going to be eating everything there, so, yeah. And I'm not going to be doing anything about battling the Faso. If I took the Giga, maybe I would, but, I'm not going to be battling on this RG, that's for sure. Okay, no Doids at all whatsoever here, so let's... I guess, yeah, I'm going to head straight across over to the redwoods there. Get some stam here. And we'll see how that fares over in the redwoods. If I can stay up and out of Thyla range, maybe I can potentially stay safe. Who knows? I still have water in my canteen. That's good. You know, RG, you can have this, and this, and this, and keep my berries for me, too. Thank you. And that. Where did I get the narcotics from? Probably a crate. Okay. Let's go across the sea. And you know, I'm going to use the autofly, because Wildcard added that. It doesn't hurt. As long as I don't end up flying into the ground, into the water, and end up dead by Megalodon or drowning. What's that purple drop? Is that? Just looks like a regular one. What about that yellow drop? Also looks like a regular one. Okay. Am I going to get across here on one set of stamina? I think I will. It looks like it. K mode, see what's underneath me. The sparkly water. And RG shadow on the water. Looking for any Archelon. For a minute I was going to say Arklaus. But no, they're not Arklaus. There are no Arklaus in Ark. Yeah, let's get down here. I guess that is a yellow ringed purple drop. Let's grab that if it's still there by the time I get there. I mean, as nice as it is being on an RG, I can't wait to get a Wyvern because it's just slow. So slow. Yeah. Megalodon's griefing those things. Terror birds. How level is that terror bird? I might as well look. 45. Okay. Let's get rid of you. Yeah, I don't know what level you are, but you know, let's just pick you up. Oh, nuts. Okay. No! It disappeared! Stupid terror birds. Man! I wanted that one too. Nuts. Of course, the terror birds grief me. There we go. Get rid of that. Okay, you're probably just gonna... Yeah, you can stay there. Okay. Well, I guess let's go up into the redwoods. See what I find for doids. I was gonna say, why does the RG have torpor? Well, that's because it's not full on stam yet. Okay. Wait here and then start flying. At least I have some food on the RG, and now that I took care of a terror bird, has some more. So that's good, I guess. Now let's kind of look up here. I mean, I'll have to kind of look as I'm going over, like, it's really hard to see. That is a Troodon. You know, one thing that would be interesting to get would be baby Troodons. Baby Troodons would give us regular kibble after they grow up, of course. I mean, they can't give us regular kibble until they grow up. If they gave us regular kibble before they grew up, that would be very awkward and weird. There's a lot of Troodons here, though. Tame one herbivore. Okay. Anki must be done. No, one of the beavers is done, probably. 20. So the first beaver's done. The one that I put the food on. So technically that should be my imprinted beaver. Yeah, I'm just looking to see if any of these Troodons here have babies. Because apparently Troodons like to run around in circles. That one does not either. Okay. Oh well, let's head up. Continue looking for doids. If I find a doid, I will carry it all the way back to our base, I guess. I was gonna say, what's that? I think it's a Diplo. Yeah. You watch. A Thyla will launch itself at me from a tree and end up taking me off the saddle. I just know it. It happened to me on the center. Although, you know, I would not be against a Megaloceros. Since I'm in the redwoods, I might as well look at them. 135. I mean, yeah, 135 would be nice, but still, I feel like I can be picky. I'd prefer a 140, 45. or 50, of course. That's a 130 Dimorphodon. Don't really need that. Not a 130. 140 or higher. Generally on Ragnarok you can afford to be more picky about the levels. Unless of course you're on like a PvP server where everything's chaotic, maybe. I don't know. I'm not claiming to have ever been on a PvP server. I mean, I guess I was in a long time ago for a week. But I got off it because I just couldn't keep up. You know, I didn't check down there for any Doids. That would be the ideal, but oh well. Let's just head up here. Yeah, when you're on a PvP-ish server, it wasn't an official server, but it was a PvP-ish unofficial server, and your base gets destroyed 3 times in a week when you based in 3 different locations, it kind of demoralizes you. Mostly when you already know you don't have time to play as much as some others. Some of those PvPers have a lot of time. And I would actually like to get advice as to where do you pull your time from? Any Doids at all? If I make sure I stay up high, then the Thylas are less likely to jump off the tree at me. Of course, I would not be opposed to having a Thyla as well. If I find a Thyla, that would be great. But of course, Thylas kind of take extraordinary kibble. But, you know, at the same time, again, like with what we were thinking, the sushi rolls could just refill that. As long as it doesn't lose too much. You wouldn't want to use like 3 sushi rolls on 1 Thyla. That would be terrible. I was going to say the green Gallimimus. Yes, that's the green Gallimimus. Faster than a goblin. More agile. But it certainly can't fly, so whenever it goes off a cliff, it ends up dying. Are you a parent? Apparently not. Okay. I'm mainly just looking for Doids and Megaloceros. Not beavers. But I guess if there's a beaver in the woods, you kind of got to look at said beaver in the woods. Sometimes it can be hard to see beavers through very dense forests, though. Let's see, there's another one. There's a yellow one. Yellow and blue. That one's got something wrong with him. Maybe he's like jaundice or something. Of course, jaundice would be orange, wouldn't it? That one's even worse. That one is jaundice. It's orange. And green looks like a carrot. Microraptors. Aggravating beavers. A 140 microraptor that's gonna be eaten by a beaver. Okay. I don't want to get involved in that. Yeah. Those things can be dangerous. That is, let's see what. A Magnipolia. That's also from additional creatures. 85 Megaloceros. Juvenile Iguana Colossus that oddly looks the same as its parent. That's funny. Baby creatures in ARK don't necessarily look like their parents all that much or all that often. Well, that one does. Chip off the old block, I guess. Is this a cave? No, it's just a waterfall. Probably. Let's get some stam here. When you're on a bird, it's always best to stay up high. There's a blue beaver. Oh, 20. Being griefed by an anger to Rama. That's 135. Okay, the beaver's gonna lose. Okay, that's... Can't even see them. Oh, that's an Iguana Colossus, okay. More beavers. Where am I exactly? Like, where are all the Doids? I know there's Doids in the redwoods. Maybe all the Doids are on vacation today or something like that. Or maybe they're all looking like rocks, so I can't actually see them from above. That's also potentially possible. Not seeing any Megaloceros that I want either. Is that? No, that's not a Thyla. That's the Innerstrand Sevia. Okay. That's also from additional creatures. I should not be as low to the ground as I am. Because otherwise I could get, well, Thylid. And all I have to protect myself against the Thyla is a spear. An apprentice spear, but still, just a spear. Not to mention I don't have anything to protect my RG. And this is the only RG we have. Don't want to lose it. So if I stay up here above the branch line, I think that might be good enough, I hope. Come on, where are Doids? There's got to be Doids here somewhere. They are probably blending in with the rocks, making it hard to see them. If I had a gene scanner, I could easily find them. Which, technically, that reminds me I need to go get some pearls. Is that a Pteranodon? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. 85. Okay, well, let's go around over here. I mean, sure, I could go into the cold, but I don't have the best of gear to go in there. This is why I'm just kind of skirting it. Yeah, I found Bigfoot. A 145 Bigfoot. I mean, it's tempting. But, I mean, we need gatherers. Although, you know, I don't think Bigfoot was that bad at gathering fiber, were they? I don't know, I could be wrong on that. Never truly rode or used a Bigfoot, to be honest. And of course, I need to make sure I watch my stamina. I do not want to lose this RG. Let's get up here. See if I can see anything from a bird's eye view. Oh, there's a Megaloceros. Let's see that. A 140 male Megaloceros. Okay. You know, I think I want that. Let's take that back to base. This will give us a boatload of thatch. I have a long way to go. Do we see any doeds along the way? Not seeing any doeds. But I probably need to be a bit lower to see them. And now I can tell I'm out of the redwoods. Okay, just got to get back to base. We'll trank this. Should give us an amazing amount of thatch. Take it back over to the redwoods. We could get even more thatch because it would gather a ton from those big trees. And I'm gonna have to stop here for stam. Preferably before I see any giga or anything. That would be my luck. I would be flying along, la-di-da. See, oh no, I'm almost out of stam. Too late to react. The RG starts landing, and then it's right next to a giga, and then everything is just toast. Okay, let's land here. TriZon was just telling me there is a level 20 giga right next to our prior giga trap here. So, yeah, I guess they respawn. Of course they respawn. Okay, let's get back here. See if I can get back here on this stam. I should be able to. And I guess TriZon can trank this over the trap too. Because why not? I don't know what it takes to tame them. For food. I mean, I guess we could probably just use the Arkalon LG if we're able to. We're using a lot of Arkalon LG today. Luckily we kind of stored it up. We need another Arkalon. For a second I was thinking I saw an Arkalon. No, it's just a turtle. I mean, yes, an Arkalon is a turtle, but a Carbo is a turtle too, so, like, which one has more turtle power? I really don't know. I guess the turtling turtles would have more turtle power. So that would probably end up being Carbos. Okay. Well, the second beaver is almost done. Or no, the third beaver is almost done. Okay. The question is, should I hang this over the trap? Not quite over the trap. So beaver number 2 is up. Just waiting on beaver number 3. There we go. Guess I'll just kind of idle here. Of course, TriZon isn't at base right now. He's over there. On his way back. He's over by the bridge, so should be back in not too long. But he's got a little bit left to go. Oh, there we go. Cancel that. Okay, so now that gives us 3 beavers. One that's still on the wall. Okay. That's good. We got 3 wood gatherers. And they're breedable too. So that's good. There we go. Yeah, you can do that, beaver. That's probably the better thing. You didn't need to be on the wall. Okay. Yeah, come on. We're just trying to be friends, Megaceros. We're not trying to hurt you. We're just trying to be friends. I don't know how shooting them with arrows constitutes as being friends, but still, I mean, it works. Okay, there we go. And it's down. Good, good. Wait, what? Okay, that was weird. It was moving yet. What? That's odd. I have no idea. Okay, let's try and not get out of here. I don't want to get close to the Anki because I tend to punch things. Let's put the RG right here. Okay. Now I could cryo one of the beavers to get it out, or I guess I could use the RG to lift it out. I mean, I guess let's try that. I realize that I punch things sometimes, but let's try to get the beavers out with the RG. Did you get out? Good. Okay. Now this is the one that's the tricky one. Oh, there we go. Got it out. Okay, good, good, good. Now, I guess I'll put the beaver... Man. Our base is getting too full already. TriZon put that beaver there. Oh, he didn't get to name these yet. Nuts. Well, let's put this beaver down right here. Well, it got in a weird place, but oh well. Come on. There we go. Bison was locking me in there. Okay, I'll grab this beaver, bring it back over there. Let's get this one here. There we go. And I will go continue my search for a Doed, because that's the whole reason, and that's the reason we need a Doed right now. We have no stone builder to build a house with. So we need a Doed so we can actually build a new house in the new place we were thinking about going. Okay, so I doubt there's any Doeds that have respawned over here. Otherwise, I should just head back to the redwoods. Although I wasn't having very good luck with the redwoods either. Okay, there's a Carno there. A couple of Ankies. It's an 85 Anki. And another 85 Anki. Okay. That 140 Raptor's still alive. There's a 25 Rex and the 130 Rex is still alive. Ceratosaurus was just killed by a Rex. I don't know why a Ceratosaurus is killed by a Rex. That sounds weird. Did I get the spine? No, I didn't. There's the bag. Hey, let's get up and out of here. Okay, any Doeds at all whatsoever? Sabretooth. Go over this way. See what's over here. Pack of aloes and Faso. 25 aloes. A 150 aloe. Nuts. A 150 RG. This battling the aloes. Oh man. So there's a 150 aloe here and a 150 RG. Yeah. Those RGs aren't going to survive. Are there any Doeds on the shore? Probably not. Because Doeds don't usually spawn on the shore. I don't know what this is. Is this like an old lighthouse or something? Like, is there a stairs to go up? Okay. Interesting. So there's a stairs to go all the way up this lighthouse. Huh. Interesting. What's up here? I realized I could have just flown the RG up to the top. I was going to say, how much farther? Have to get through stones. Okay, interesting. kind of cool. You want to make a base? This isn't a bad place. As long as the RG doesn't get attacked down there for any reason. Let's see scale of this. Yeah. That's a pretty big place. Not bad. It's kind of cool. Anybody who wants to build a base, that's not a bad place for it. Huh. Okay. Now to get down. Same method. Or potentially just die. Just keep doing this, spinning around with your mouse. That's a long spiral up though, that's for sure. And now I'm dehydrated. Okay. Good thing I have a canteen. Even though I'm right by the shore. Okay, let's get over here, try to see if I can find any doids over here. I probably won't because I don't think there are any. I'd like that phosphated Draco, but I don't think we can tame that tonight either. That is the 150 RG. It is... Wow. Pretty damaged. But it's still alive. That's something. I did not expect that. I thought it was just going to die. Now we could just potentially get a low level doid, but I don't really want that. I want a high level one. I'm not seeing any doids over here at all. Unfortunately. And that thing is a Hydrotherosaurus that comes along with the additional creatures Aquatica. Or no, it's Aquaria, isn't it? I think, yeah. Additional creatures Aquaria. And then, as well as that Villabana Venetrix. Those Villabana Venetrix are dangerous. And of course there's squids there too, so yeah. Yep. It's got its flames on the Megalodon right now. Mm-hmm. Is that a 140 Megalodon? That is a 140 Megalodon. That's unfortunate. No doids here. So many herbivores in these areas. You would think there's one doid, but no. So then... Trying to think of the ideal place where there's some doids right now. Usually they're like in the jungles. I mean, sure, I could go over to like Blue Ob. Maybe there could be some over there. That's far away too. Not finding any on this area, at least. Otherwise, I could attempt to check. I mean, maybe the volcano, but I don't know. For a second, I saw a shine. Oh, I'm seeing. Okay, for a second, I saw a shine behind that Carbo's butt, and I thought maybe he farted in the water. And then, of course, there's a summer drakeling here, which I don't really need a drakeling right now. I mean, drakeling are good, I think. It's just they're a pain to tame if you don't have good equipment, like a good weapon. Well, you know, let's go over to that island right there beside the red ob. Because I think that's supposed to count as redwoods, kind of. Let's land for Stam, though. Because I'm not entirely sure what's supposed to be on that island. It's kind of a new island. I mean, it's new with ASA here, so we'll see. There we go. Okay. Auto fly so I can look at the RGs. And then auto fly into the ground so that I can end up with getting myself killed. Now, technically, I should probably just get some stam here at the edge of the water before I actually go out over the water. Usually, that's the better idea. Any doids? I guess not. Just things that look like doids, like Phiomia. Phiomia are roly-poly enough to look like doids. Gotta admit that they look like doids sometimes. There we go. Okay. Onward to this, I guess, newer island. We'll see what's there. See if there's any doids. And since it's near the redwoods, it might count as redwoods anyway for like taming a doid. That is an Archelon. A 135 Megalodon. I want to see the Archelon. 95 Archelon, okay. Unfortunate. Yeah, I'd like another Archelon because then we'd be able to, well, dive down in the sea and look for stuff. Although I believe the Archelon saddle can have 2 people on it, can't it? I think it can. So technically both TriZon and I could go down on one Archelon and yeah, attempt to tame the Helicopterion. I can't remember their name now. Helicopter sharks, that's what I should just call them. Although they look more like a saw table. Table saw? Yeah. I don't know why I said saw table. Of course, I should say, if you're liking the stream so far, hit that like button and subscribe as well if you haven't already. Because yeah, that really helps us out, and we appreciate it. I guess TriZon's at the red ob. And you know, I might as well stop here, get some stam on this big rock. There we go. Haha. Bird perch. Now we'll see what's over there. I don't know if there's any doeds or not, but I guess we'll find out. One interesting thing as well is that it is connected to the redwoods via a big bridge that looks like it's a castle. That's kind of cool. You could potentially take over said castle. So let's see what's on the beach other than a bunch of Ichthyornis. A Gigantoraptor. Okay. Interesting. I thought I didn't see any Gigantoraptors spawning on Ragnarok, so that's nice to see. Level 55. Not quite what I'd want, but yeah. I should say not something I'd want. I'd prefer a high-level Gigantoraptor, not a low-level one. Of course. But still, let's see here. Okay, so baby Brontos, of course. Now the question is, can Thylas spawn on these trees? And I'm just going to assume yes, but I don't know. There's another Gigantoraptor. That's a level 50. Of course, I wouldn't be able to tame a Gigantoraptor anyway right now, because we don't have any eggs to give it. Okay, there's an RG there and a Serrato. Level 60 RG and a level 20 Serrato. Okay. There's a lot of cliffs here, that's for sure. It's a very cliffy place. So I would think there actually should be doeds here or something. Of course, RG and Ceratosaurus tussle brings down a tree. I was going to say, what's going on? It's a whole bunch of scorpions. Let's check that Dimorphodon just out of curiosity. 45, okay. Not seeing any doeds yet, though. Raptor, of course. They're everywhere. What level are you, RG? Oh, 130 RG, okay. I don't really want to have to battle an RG. That's a level 60 RG. Raptor as usual. Another RG. A 150 Sabertooth. Huh. Okay, come on. There's gotta be some Doids here, please. Just turtles, trikes, brontos. Not seeing any here. Come on. And there wouldn't be any there. I mean, Doa don't live on sheer cliffs. And I keep right-clicking. And that is another Faso along with a Serrato. Okay. Okay, the Faso died to raptors. That is something that's unique and rare. Must have been a low-level Faso. And when I say Faso, I'm still referring to the additional creatures Faso rather than the wildcard Faso. Let's just take a look at this place. It's kind of cool. Gives you a nice place to mount some defenses against incoming raptors, maybe. But then maybe the incoming raptors will just weave their way through the woodwork. Yep, there's a scorpion. Thought maybe I was safe for a second, but no. Stop stinging my RG. Go. Okay, this seems to be similar construction to that the lighthouse-like thing I just went through a little bit ago. These like mushrooms I can grab. Oh, nice. That's cool. Okay, let's see. That is okay. Like a Rex skull. I see. Let's check out the water here. Wait, there's silica pearls in here? Huh! They put one thing of silica pearls in the little lake bed here. Or not lake bed, but just pond. Huh, interesting. Okay, well, let's continue on over here on this side. See if there's any Doids over here. Okay, come on. Let's see. There's gotta be some sort of doit or something here. Please let me at least find some doids. Trying to see that RG. It's level 95, okay. Okay, Carno. I can check the level of said Carno just because, but 60. Okay. It might be the other side over here that might have more of a sloped area, so I'll have to see. Okay, come on. Packies. Okay. Okay, well, let's get back up here. There's a doid by a Rex. A level 15 doid. And let's check the Rex, just because. Level 55 Rex. That is probably going to get killed by Dimorphodons. Okay. Okay, so there are doid at least that spawn on here. That's a good sign. That tells me I'm on the right track. That doid right there probably isn't going to survive the Rex. Okay, come on. I'm not seeing any more of them though. But there's got to be more since there was one. But I guess I should stick to maybe right here. Okay, the doid got away without having to treat the Rex. Okay. Get rid of the Rex, I should say. Not like they're gonna treat the Rex. Why would they treat it? I don't know why I said that. 100 aloe, that is the pack leader, so that's the best one. Let's get up here. Yeah, a doid treating a Rex, that would sound weird. Potentially you can probably tell that I'm probably getting dozy. Be great if I could find a doid. But I do need to end this off here soon too. Okay, let's go this way. Actually, let's see where I am on the map. Okay, let's go around this way then. There's probably nothing over here specifically. Okay, come on. Let's see what's down here. So there's hyenodons. Let's see what the... Okay, the main one is level 50. I said main one when I should have just said pack leader, because that's what it is. Not see any more doids though. What is that? That is a dead Dimorphodon? How did a Dimorphodon die here? That is suspicious. Okay, let's continue looking. I mean, I saw one doid on here. There's got to be more. What is that? Oh, RG. Okay. Well, I can look at its level. Come on, RG, let me see you. Let's go through the trees here. That's a 145 RG. Okay. And the pack leader on the Hyenodon. I can't tell because they're jerking around too much. Let's go. No, I'm out of stam. Oh, nuts. That's not good. RG, you should be able to land here, please. Come on, I was close enough to the ground. Come on, land. Don't just fly there. Great. There we go. Okay, now stay on. Whew. Yeah, I'm good at not watching my stamina. Mm-hmm. Okay. This is actually a pretty big island, though, that's for sure. Come on. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of bison here as well. I was flying past here one day, I saw some bison. See if I can find any Doids down here at all. Come on. No Doids? I was hoping to find a Doid. A good leveled one. We need one. I mean, yes, we can use the Anki to harvest stone, but still. Having a good Doid would be nice. What level is said Rex? 90. Okay. So I'd have to say, though, that there aren't really any Doids that spawn on this side of this island. Looks like they mostly spawn on the redwood side of the island. Okay, come on. I'm almost at the end of this. Otherwise, I gotta probably go back. It's late. Guess we'll have to find a Doid. Maybe next time. Who knows? We'll see. Doids have been eluding us today. And every day. But there are lots of high-level creatures on Ragnarok, so eventually we'll find one. Okay. Get some stam. I'll head back. I'd like to get the desert loot crate, but they're a little far out of the way. Okay. I can skirt across along the edge here, seeing if I see any Doids. Oh, there's an Archelon. That's a level 20 Archelon. Okay. 135 Megalodon and a 140. Huh. Where are those when we need them? I don't see any Doids there. Just trying to skirt around and skirt along the edge. Looking for Doids as I do. Okay, come on. Let's get over here, I guess. There's lots of trikes. But the Doid population seems sparse. Not seeing any up in the rocks here either. And of course there is an RG. Oh, 15 RG. Okay, one of those things. The Wang Trang. Can't remember. Okay, let's see what that pink saber tooth is. Pinky purple. Nice. So 135. RG. It's 25 RG. That's a level 20 RG. Okay. And of course, yeah, creatures griefing themselves on Kentros. Is that a Serrato? Oh, 25 Serrato. That's the reason I was definitely staying away from them. They're dangerous. Let's see if I can go up here. This is the castle portion, so I probably won't see any here. Okay. Well, I guess I've got to head back. I have not seen any worthwhile doids, unfortunately. I don't know why. I guess I can pass by over here and see what I find. And this is a Protostega. 135 Protostega. Not much different than Archelon. They're very similar. And I gotta see that Dimorphodon just because of its bright yellow wings. Level 15. Ah, that's unfortunate. Still not seeing any doids in the trees up here either. I guess let's land right here since I'm here. Doids just aren't being friendly to us today. Guess we're having bad doid luck. And the time we'll find a good one is off cam. Okay, let's fly this way. I'll start heading back. Maybe next time I can head deeper into the redwoods. There's a doid right there. Level 20. Along with a baby. That's also level 20. Okay. I mean, yeah, at least I see one, but it's only level 20. Come on. Go over this way. Yeah, don't mind the screen. My hand jerked a little bit. That bear seems a little Christmas colored. White and red. Okay, let's go this way. Okay, other stuff over there. The beach is lined. Parasaurs, the colossal iguanodons. Megaloceros, a yellow doid. That said level 50, right? I have to make sure. Yeah, level 50. Not 150, 50. Which is unfortunate. I'd like to find a 150 doid. Let's get some stam. There's another doid. Why so many doids now when I'm on my way back? Level 55. Tell you, sheesh. The doids come out of the woodwork when I'm trying to go to sleep. And it's so typical. Not seeing any more doids though. I could just cut across the water here. Actually, are there doids in the highlands? I think there might be. Let's just go up here to the top and see. Okay, looking over there. That's where the wyvern trench is starting. Of course, there's a horse. Okay, well, let's go up over here. See if I run into a giga. You never know. Okay, let's go this way. At least there's plenty of sheep here. No matter what you want to tame. Yep, wrong button. Okay, there's a bunch of metal here, though. Right, no, that's not necessarily... No, there's some metal in there. Yeah, there is. Not seeing any more doids, though. Of course, I'm not sure if there are any here in this spot specifically. Ichthyornis. And I don't think I'll get back, so I gotta stop here. Okay, continue on. Oh, I wasn't full stab yet. Okay, oh well. Don't have very far to go. And the Megalosaurus I gotta get out of there. Or Megaloceros I gotta get out of the trap. Let's just look at that Anki just because. Level 20, okay. We still gotta find a Doid. That's about all. Okay. You are going to come out of here, whether you like it or not. There we go. Now, the question is, where do we want to put this? Can the Megaloceros go inside the door? I don't know. Okay, I guess Megaloceros is going to have to stay probably here by the Anki. There we go. And the beaver's there, other beaver's there. Okay. Then I guess the RG can stay here maybe. I needed to get Alice back. And of course, the RG was following me because I forgot to whistle it not to. Come on, let me through. Okay, Anki, the RG's going to land over there. That's terrible. What are you going all the way down here for? That's a terrible place for you to land. You easily get attacked down here. I tell you. RGs, they don't make the most intelligent decisions of where to land. There. And of course I need a saddle on it to ride it, of course. Oh, hello egg. Okay. Oh, good job, Alice. You got another egg. We need all the eggs we can get. Alistair, you're in the way. There we go. Come on. We're completely outgrowing this base. Alice, you can get up there. There, finally. Okay. I think I finally got them situated. Not really very good setup, though. Yeah, let's get you like this. Okay, he's just gonna stay stuck there, right? Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, that's not a bad location. Stay there. No, stop! Megaloceros, what are you doing? Stop! I tell you. Creatures in ARK. You tell them to stop following and they just start wandering. You're not on wander, are you? No, you're not. Actually, we don't need you attacking target either. There we go. I guess you'll have to stay there. Okay, so, I guess kind of recapping what we did today. We got a Megaloceros. Not bad, a nice 141. We got an RG. I think it was a it a 145 RG? No, I can't remember. Or was it a 40 RG? Yeah, I think it was 140. We got an Anki. We got 3 Beavers, 2 150s, and a 140. We need to make saddles for them all. I mean, yeah, maybe I'll do that. Saddles off cam. It's gonna take a lot of work to get all the saddles for these. So yeah, we'll probably attempt to do that. But otherwise, I guess I could say pretty productive stream. We got a pretty good ways. So yeah, that's pretty good. So next time, next ARK stream, let's see. We might attempt to, well, I mean, no. At this point, the next ARK stream will probably end up being trying to get some of the Helicopterion, but I don't know, you know, if Wildcard is going to delay that or anything. You know, typical Wildcard, they may. We'll see. But at this point, yeah, they're going to be out on the 20th, so we'll probably, I think our next stream time would be the 21st or something like that, so we'll think about that. But yeah, the next ARK stream will probably be the Helicopterion, as long as things go the way they are supposed to. And then, who knows, maybe we'll attempt to start working on moving to the new place we want to move, because this is just too cramped here. Way too cramped. But anyway, yeah, as for the next stream, maybe we'll go with Power World. I don't know. I've been wanting to at least do some more Power World, but we'll see. So anyway, yeah. Oh yeah, we got a couple of Dimorphodon too in this one. That's right. So that was also good. We can maybe breed those and maybe get some nice shoulder mounts. Who knows? But anyway, yeah. That's it for this stream. If you like this stream, hit that like button. We really appreciate it, and it really helps us out a lot. If you haven't already, subscribe. Hit that bell icon. Leave a comment if you're watching after the stream, and of course share it. Also, if you're wanting to get notifications and maybe you're not getting them because I know YouTube turns them off sometimes, check out our Discord server or our website or any of our other links, which are all posted in the description, because yeah, we post our videos in those locations. And if you're in the Discord server, and just turn on notifications on the timeline channel and you'll get notifications that way. That's probably the best way. But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.